Joins are one of the most important concepts in data work, and Power Query gives you 6 different join types inside merge queries. Each one behaves differently, and picking the wrong one means wrong data in your report. In this video, I'll walk you through all 6, explain exactly when to use each one, and show you every single one live in Power Query. Let's get into it. Before we start, let's first understand the tables conceptually. On screen, you can see 2 example tables shown as reference images. These are not the tables we'll use inside Power Query. They are only here to help us clearly understand how each join works before we move into the practical demonstration. The user table contains 4 records, each with a UID, name, and age, with UIDs 1, 2, 3, and 5. The email table also contains 4 records, with a UID and an email address, using UIDs 1, 2, 4, and 7. The UID column acts as the join key between both tables. Notice that some IDs exist in one table but not the other. This mismatch is intentional because it helps us visually understand what happens to matching and non-matching rows in different types of joins. Now that we understand the concept using these reference tables, we'll switch to Power Query and perform each join step by step using a separate practical dataset. An inner join returns rows only when there is a matching UID in both tables. Any UID that exists in one table but not the other gets dropped. Only matched rows survive. Go to Merge Queries as New. Select Email as the second table and match the UID columns. Choose Inner Join and click OK. Then expand the email column. Only matching UIDs appear, 1 and 2. Users 3 and 5 are removed because no email exists. Emails 4 and 7 are also excluded because no user exists. Use this when you only want clean matched data, and losing unmatched records is acceptable or even desired. This is the most inclusive join. It returns all rows from both tables, whether or not there's a matching UID. Where a match exists, the data is combined. Where there's no match, the missing side shows null. Nothing gets dropped, you get everything. Merging user and email with a full outer. UIDs 1 and 2 are fully matched. UIDs 3 and 5 from user show null for email, and UIDs 4 and 7 from email show null for user details. Every record from both tables is present. Use this when you can't afford to lose any records from either side. For example, auditing which users are missing an email address and which email records have no associated user. Now, the left outer join, one of the most used joins in analytics. A left outer join returns all rows from the left table and only the matching rows from the right table. If a UID in the left table has no match in the right, it still appears in the result, just with nulls on the right side. The left table is your primary source. Nothing from it gets dropped. Merging user as the left table and email as the right, all 4 users are returned. UIDs 1 and 2 get their emails matched. UIDs 3 and 5 have no email, so they show null there, but they're still in the result. Use this when your left table is your main dataset, and you want to enrich it from a second table without losing any of your original rows. The right outer join is the mirror of left outer. Instead of keeping all rows from the left, it keeps all rows from the right table and only the matching rows from the left. With user and email, all 4 email records are returned. UIDs 1 and 2 are matched, and UIDs 4 and 7 show null for user details since they have no matching user. In practice, you can always get this same result by swapping table order and using a left outer, but right outer is there when you need it. Just select right outer in the dropdown. Now the left anti-join. Extremely useful for finding missing or unmatched records. A left anti-join returns only the rows from the left table that have no match in the right table. It's the opposite of an inner join. Instead of finding what matches, you're finding what doesn't. Merging user and email with a left anti, you get UIDs 3 and 5. These are the users who have no email address on record. UIDs 1 and 2 had matches, so they're excluded. This is pure gap analysis. Use this to find missing data. Users without emails, products never ordered, employees who haven't completed a training, leads that were never followed up on. Last one, the right anti-join, the exact opposite of left anti. It returns only the rows from the right table that have no match in the left. With user and email, this gives you UIDs 4 and 7. These are email records with no associated user in the user table. Maybe they're orphaned records, maybe users were deleted. Write Anti surfaces them instantly. Select Write Anti in the dropdown, same steps. That's every join type in Power Query, explained and demonstrated with real data.